G'day everyone, how's it going? Welcome to the Watch Along with Pom. We've got Cats up today. Big game, just a couple of late outs as well. It's filtering through. No Casbolt, no Jones. In are Williamson and the legend. That is, I can't remember. Williamson and Setterfield. So, big ins for Carlton there, I suppose. It's a bit of a change of structure for them. G'day to everyone. How are we doing? G'day to you, Noah. G'day to you, Billy. Hello, Luke. Jonah. Yeah, no cash payments, man. That absolutely stiffed me when I was there. You can go and get like some kind of like fake credit card from there for absolutely mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. Hey, Lachlan. You change your tip, Peter. I was going to say, it's a bit of a tougher job, isn't it now? It is. Like, I mean, for me, it's a weird one. You see, Levi's had this knee complaint for a wee while, hasn't he? They've been talking about it, Carlton have, that he's been there. So I don't, like, for me, that says to me that it's a long-standing issue. So I would have thought you would have probably had, like, for me, a backup plan. But obviously not. I mean, it's Carlton, isn't it? So let me know what you think about the ins. Oh, here we are. Look at this. Luke is a friend of the Poms. Andrew, I hope you're enjoying the tickets. Andrew is me at the game today while I'm doing this. It's a weird one to see, though, like with them ins. I'm not a big fan of it, but I mean, it really ruins the structure. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how Ratacalier is dealt with, because obviously you'd imagine Jones was the natural matchup for him. It's going to be interesting to see how they deal with that, though. I mean, you'd imagine they're going to play one extra around the ball, I would say, as I'm just waiting for KO to catch up so I can watch this game with you. Where are we? Where are we? It's my pleasure. My pleasure. It only lasted 2 minutes in the fan cam. I kind of zoned out of it after I came in. After I was on the fan cams, and we can see that. I'm back to normal, Pom. Surely a wager on this game. I've already got a wager. Joe from Almost Blue Brothers. If Carlton win this, I'm going to get a tattoo of 12-10 on my bum, because that's how confident I am that we are going to go 12-10. So here we are. Right, that's all set up. It's going to be a good game, though, isn't it? I mean, it's going to be an intriguing game. I don't know if you saw my scouting report. Geelong are a very accomplished side, so it's going to be very interesting to see how they get on with it. So it's interesting to see them changes, though. I'd imagine that obviously we're going to play one extra around the ball, which is how Geelong play. So that's a positive in one way, particularly around the stoppages. It's what they like to do. But it's going to be weird to see how that backline works. I mean, Williamson has got a bit of height on him, so you'd imagine that he's going to be there. But I mean, it's tough. Exactly like Mehmet says here, g'day to you. How's TDK? He's going to have a lot of work to do in 4 quarters. You'd imagine that they're going to have old pinch hit in there. I'd imagine you see JSOS come in there. But it's going to be good. Hey, Pom, you're going to go down Lygon Street and watch the Euro final with the Italians? You know, I might do. Might do. Bit of a trek, but you never know. Cause a bit of stick. It's weird. I like Cal Cavara here as well. You could have swung a change like Richmond like to do. Do you know what I mean? Where they just pick someone who's not on their extended bench in the name of Sydney Stack. I mean, you'd presume he's got. I mean, it's a weird one, because for me, the way I stand on this, Levi Casbolt has had this long-standing issue. We've known about that for a while. So then again, I would question why no one has thought that you may have an issue with that. The Levi one, it's neither here or there, is it? I mean, but like Levi, I would have thought maybe we need someone taller. So then Ken comes into that role. Parksy comes into that role. Few players come into that role, don't they, that you would have thought they would have done. Jeff, will there be a live feed of that tattoo? I'll get it. I'll get a tattoo stream going. We can do a tattoo with Pom. Teague, the best coach. Luke there with the wind up. Don't wind me up, Luke. It's very early. I've got to watch this game, mate. Would I consider playing Kennedy across the half-back? I've heard a lot of people actually talk about this on some of the forums and also moving to the half-forward. For me, I just think he's in a bit of form, isn't he? So continuity, keep him on the ball for me. I don't think we have to find a place for him. I think we found the best. I'd imagine that what we're going to see is, I've got a horrible feeling that in this rotation, we're going to see Satterfield come back into that half-back wing role, which I'm not looking forward to because we know it really stung him. But it's going to be interesting to see what they do. Lots to think of there. I mean, you have got the train of thought that Ratkalia isn't that strong in the forward line. He's been struggling. But I think it's a risk. It's a risk. It's going to be interesting to see how it goes because you'd rather see Plowman on Rowan for me because they're the kind of guys that he deals with. And Rowan, for me, is always that little extra for Geelong in their forward line. He's a very classy player. Too many duds, Cats by 30. I've got Cats by 22, so I hope I'm wrong. But as we know, that doesn't matter what we think that's going to happen. We've got a job to do. We support them come rain or shine. So here we go. We'll see me get as passionate as ever. Lose my mind a little bit throughout the game, no doubt. Because these boys love to make it hard, don't they? We've got the flag here. Gavin saying Blues by 18. I like that one, mate. Hey, tell you what. You know what? When I make these bets as well, if I get my arse tattooed, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me if Carlton win. Tell you, I'll get my whole back tattooed with obscene tattoos if it means Carlton win. Justin, why don't I go out and play? Oh, I wouldn't mind. Tell you, wouldn't mind. Don't know if I'll be any good, but I'll certainly give it a crack. It's going to be an interesting one, though, this. Fremantle have just absolutely peppered Hawthorn, which is interesting to see. It's amazing how when someone plays us, they seem to come into a bit of form, don't they? I will do. I can do that for you, Reese. I'm on KO at the minute, so I've just got them talking and stuff like that. Yeah, I think so. It's a weird one. I don't like them succession plans. Let me know what you think. I'm not a big fan of the succession plan. I think when it's a succession plan like that, when someone's already there, I'm not a fan of it. Freo were very good. I was very, very impressed. So I'm a big fan of Mitchell. Very big fan. He's one of my faves. It's a tough one, that one, Josh. I mean, I would have probably gone the dodgy and brought Luke Parks in like Richmond do, where they just pick someone who's not on their extended bench, because evidently you're totally fine to do that. Someone was actually telling me the rule is as long as they haven't played VFL, because there's no VFL this week, we could have done that. So I'm not too sure why we didn't do that, but it's fair enough, isn't it? I mean, I don't mind Setterfield coming in. I do like that in because they do play that extra around the ball. So it's an interesting one. My heart says Carlton by 18. My brain says Geelong by 22. So hopefully my heart's right. I follow my heart all the time anyway. So hopefully, JD Rui, I hope to see a bit of SPS on the ball. I think we're going to see a lot of rotations. Stuart, I love that. A bit of let's get it on. I think Hannah might be on. It's got to be. We'll know. We'll know we can't, because the way Geelong play doesn't change for 4 quarters. The way we do changes very quickly. So it's going to be intriguing to see how Carlton go about this, but we'll know very early on. I think you'll get a good tale of how we're switched on. How many assistant coaches do I think will remain? Tough one. I'd imagine, I mean, if I was making decisions, I would say that Power will definitely be there. I thought he spoke very well. I'd say you'd be probably looking at Stanton and Amos would be probably the grey areas, midfield and transition and defence. I mean, it depends what they do with the head coach. Me. Jeff, we can beat Geelong because Robbie wanted. I like your theory. Yeah, you see, this is my issue with Setterfield coming in. I mean, it's a weird one. It's a weird one. I would have thought it would have been the chance. I mean, it's a weird. Them injuries, because it's back and a knee. You would have thought that hasn't just happened today. That they won't have just happened in the last 6 hours. So that's obviously a last minute decision in the terms of can you get up. So I would have thought you would have probably prepped, dare I say it, a little bit better. Interesting, though, because these are the kind of games Carlton win, aren't they now? Late out, stacked against us. So it's an interesting one. I mean, as JD says, they've got some big outs too. They have done as well. Cameron's a huge loss. So that kind of evens out the Liam Jones one. They rested Selwood because they're taking the piss. So, I mean, it's interesting. I'm with you, Lockie. I would have thought Parks, you could have done that lockdown. He floats through there. But it's all to play for now for Carlton. All to play for. Like, the AFL gods have done us an injustice. They usually come out. I like that, Petra. 88, remember, that's Petra's call for Carlton to win this game. They need to get 88 tackles, so we'll keep a close art. I mean, obviously, though, when it's an hour before the game, obviously, I'd say that it's hard to call them up, isn't it, and say, get there. But you would have just thought with a back and a knee, they're not injuries. I mean, I could be totally wrong, but a back and a knee an hour before kick bounce doesn't sound right to me. It sounds like that's long-standing. We know the knee with Levi has been long-standing. So, interesting. I'm with you all. I just think it is. It's one of them things, though, isn't it? I mean, we've got to make deal with it. Setterfield evens us up around the heat of the contest because they do play it. Blitzars will be integral there. But, yeah, the back one worries me. Backline does worry me. Interesting to see how they do that. I mean, obviously, you're pinning all your hopes on Ratta still having a bad game, but I'm always... Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm like. I read too much into these numbers and stuff. I'm always a bit concerned, and Jones makes me a bit feel good. What is our average tackle count this year? Great question. Our average tackle count is 52.9. So we're going to have to set a company best. I do feel very nervous today because I feel like a lot's riding on it because we haven't beaten a top 8 side, and that always concerns me. And I feel like 2 wins is kind of what Carlton do, isn't it? And then we go back. So I'm really hoping to see. I'm hoping we give it a go. I said it in my preview. I know it's probably a horrible thing to say, but I want to see Carlton here go out with a strategy of if we lose, we lose. But we're going to play a progressive game and we're going to play to our strengths, not Geelong's strengths. And my worries are that long bomb inside 50 plays to their strengths. A lot of the things we do bad, Geelong enjoy. So that's what I worry about. That's probably why I'm nervous. But once we get into it, I'll be totally fine. And I'll be like, we're going to win by 100. Good afternoon, Poppy. Hey, George. Thank you very much. I'm pleased to join me. Yeah, no bomb kicks, Gav. I'm with you, mate. JD Rui, it'd be interesting. Mark O'Connor's very honest as well. I like him as a tagger, so Walsh is going to get a good workout today. I'm confident Walsh can do it as well. I think that's not one of them matchups that I'm concerned about. Very good, though, O'Connor. Very good footballer. But I'm hoping to see them take the game to it. I don't want them to play conservative. I really want to see that first quarter and the second quarter we saw against Adelaide. Play it, take it on. Like, I feel it's his back, evidently, Tim. I always feel Carlton, when I watch them, they're very conservative. I don't know what anyone else feels. I feel like they don't trust in their system sometimes and they look to defend. And I want them to be able to leave the field today and say, you know what? No if-onlys. If we'd done it, we would have won. And we did it and we lost. And that's what I want to see. I don't want to see any if-onlys today. Big game. Starts against it. I mean, I'm not so bothered about the Jones out. It's a big out. I think they can cope with it, though. I think they're a good enough bunch of blokes to play with it. Yeah, I'm with you, John, mate. I'm glad you're with me. I mean, honestly, just take the game to them. Give it a go. And if you lose, you lose. Do you know what I mean? I think sometimes we try and play with some kind. I actually think this is my controversial opinion. I think we play that way because we like hanging our hat on we haven't been beaten. So the ball's just about to bounce for those who are watching. The ball has bounced now. So here we are. Carlton lose the first hit out. And there is a free, or has it been reset? No one quite knows. It's on mute. It's been reset. Love it. Come on, boys. Get around it. Everyone misses it. And there it is. There he is. Mark O'Connor just runs through. Come on, Dowie. That's it, son. Ah. Oof. Well done, Sardi. Take the game on, boy. Bobbling around. Come on, Jackie. Keep pressure on him. Keep pressure. There it is. That kick into the corridor we discussed in the scouting meeting. Great kick. Great kick, boys. Come on, Jesus. Use it. That's an abs. Come on, Jesus. And there he is, Jackie Noons. Jackie Noons, what a man. Jesus limping already. I don't like that. Well, we know he can kick these. Cheers, Tim, mate. Absolute precision from Jesus. Come on, Jay. Come on. Ah. Noonsy. Wasn't from the pocket. It was too easy. I'm rating the long sleeves. Have you seen that? Everyone started to wear long sleeves now. So there we are. There's that kicking we talked about as well, just on that left-hand side. I mean, right-hand side, as you look at it, left-hand side on that map. Tell you what, Hendo rocking the airband, eh? Oh. Tell you what, they're very smart at this as well. They set up for that long kick and just bob that short one. It's interesting to watch. And here we are. The Barcelona of the AFL. We're going to see a lot of this possession retention. See, the problem is there. You can see, just look how easy it is for them to get that short kick. We're waiting for that long bomb, and it ain't coming unless there's the pressure. We've got to put this pressure on. Pressure needs to be upped already in 2 minutes. I can see we've got to start putting that forward pressure on. You can't allow them to walk backwards like this. Yeah, I noticed that, Graham. I hope that's not all. See, it's easy. That's it. Hold him, Sard. Hold him. There's no way he disposed that correctly. No way did he handball that. He just gave him it. Fuck me, umps. Tell you what, that was impressive though by Sade. Great, John. Do you know what I mean? Like that was like little and large, wasn't it? He was never winning that contest. Stood up in that tackle there, Dow. Right, come on, put the pressure on. Don't let them do that. That's it. Well done. Good second effort, Jesus. Right, come on, boys. What was he doing there? Go on. Come on, second effort, Fog. Hey! Got to keep that pressure up though. What Jesus there, I enjoy. Because that's what you've got to do against Jason. That's what you've got to do against Geelong. We've got to keep it tight, man. Keep it tight. Make them earn it. Make everything earn. Was a bit too spectacular from him. Do we not get frees anymore? Come on, Dow. Smart. That's it, Fog. Good effort. Go on. Scrappy start, isn't it? Feels really nervous on both sides. Yeah, Lachlan. You know what I love about Jesus though is he does that. Like them little things make the difference, and I feel like we're standing off them in the back line at the moment. So easy as well because they use that little shepherd to buy that backwards pass, and it's so clever. That's it. Well done. Go on. Keep going, Sam. Good pressure here. See, they work it out. Well done, Sam, though. Brilliant work. Ah. Well done, Noonsy. Tell you what, Noonsy's been in a bit. One-handed as well, doing his wheels. He does look hurt. Well done. That's it, Jackie. Go on. You see, for me, this is where I'd like to see us add a handball in. I'd like to see, you see that kick there, I question why he's not running by Jack Martin when he takes that mark and keep the ball moving, because now Geelong have just set behind the ball. And look at the lines they've got. Beautiful lines, symmetrical lines. So now we're going to have to really look at finding it. Like, you see there, look, that's the handball there. Beautiful. Pure ball kick. But right idea, that handball, overlap it, spread it, make it a bit quick, because Geelong are very good at setting up. Very good. You can't let these runners, like, they're just running, just getting ahead of you all the time, so they're always leading it. See, look at this here, look. Mears has come from nowhere there. There was an easy kick there. He didn't see it. Consade, stay strong. Oh, clever, Sard. Well done. Unlucky. He is a magnet, Walsh. One of them players, again, of our team that you really need in this game. Real tense, isn't it? 1-0, 6 minutes in. Yeah, so you wouldn't mind him on left wing. Yeah, tell you wouldn't mind him, you know, playing left back. That's it, Walshy. Go on. Oh. Want to see more of that from Walsh as well. Really want to see more of that from Walshy, in my opinion. Bit of running inside 50, having a go. Ooh, shocking bounce. So they've gone to their weaker side here. And you see there you are, the turnover. Ah. Don't want to turn it over in the corridor with these mugs. So always the short option there as well. And that's the problem there. Ratter on plough. Fuck. Like, that's a huge mismatch as well. Poor Plough has got an absolute job on his hands on Ratter, because Ratter is the only guy in the AFL history who, when he jumps, he's actually smaller than when he's standing. So that is a problem. Feel you, George, and I feel you, George. And this is a matchup he doesn't want. Like, no one in the right mind would do it. So he's got his work cut out. He's lost the first battle. One thing about Plowman, though, I'll give him is I give him a lot of stick because I know he's good. He's very good. It's his bad that's bad. He does fight back. So tackle update, 4 tackles thus far. 4 tackles, so 84 to go. Look at that. I feel you, Mick, as well, because you see, we had our moments, you know, 2 behinds, a couple of entries, some poor entries as well. Ratter, bad. So we've lost the first battle. So that's all Plowman's got to do. He's lost the first battle. Carry on. That's it. Go on. Come on, S. Come on. Come on, SBS. Get around him. Get around him. Hey! Bit of SBS action here. Come on, boys. We've got the cheer squad here. How good is it as well to see SBS snag? Tell you what, that was it as well. Just keep the ball moving. Probably your best chance with Geelong is if you get that kick there just short of 50 and then work it in. Well done. Great to see. Great to see him snag. Love a bit of SBS. Great work as well. Follow-up work by TDK as well. That's it, you know. Because Geelong did their thing. They packed the numbers, thought the ball was going to stay there. The ball came out and just got to take off from it because that's what they're going to do. They're always going to pack your goal side, try and lock you in. Well done. Well done, SPS. Come on, boys. Look at that. 74% of the time in the forward half. There's that handball out. Stay on him. That's it, Willow. Oh, Cripps. He ain't got the ball umps. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on, SVS. What a fucking footballer. Loving the new lid as well. Come on, Sam. Oh, SPS. Good football, though, from the boys. Good football. Come on, boys. That's it. Be there at the fall. Be there at the fall. Oh, come on up. Don't start this again. Not every week. You know, these short little methodical play. Fuck me off, man. It's hard to watch Geelong, I've got to say. It's very methodical. That's it. Stay in him. Stay in. Oh, no. Well done. Well done, Stotts. That's it, Stocker. Keep it up, son. Well done, H. Well done. Bit of intent. Bit of intent, boys. It's what we want to see. See, that's what we've got to not risk doing, just bombing it forward, because once you give possession back, you're waiting about 5 minutes to get it back. There he is. Tui. What a kick by Tui. What a peach. No one at the fall of that ball. Well done, Dow. He's dropped it, umps. Dow stiff there, man. Look at the space as well. They've got them players throwing through the corridor. Look, always an option. I agree with you, Stuart. Like, I hate the advantage AFL rule, though, because it's so interpretation. Like soccer, they kind of just give you that grace period of you'll play and you play. That weird figure B that Geelong set up with in defence. He's marked that. Well done. Come on, boys. Fire up. No, Lachlan is top 8. You need to beat top 8 sides. We're meant to be a top 8 side. We were told we were. So top 8 sides, beat top 8 sides. So if the boys are going out there thinking they haven't got a chance, no fucking point even turning up. You might as well just give them the game. Oh, get out of each other's way, boys. There we are. Good handball. Bit of handball action here. Oh, well done, Dow. Good strength. What was Jack Martin doing there? He actually ran away from that contest. If you watch that play back, 8:29, he actually ran away from that contest, and it was obvious it was falling into space. You're giving a free for that, umpire. It's a fucking physical game, son. Like, what has he done here? Hey. Come on, boys. Hold up. Man, honestly, some of these decisions week in, week out, get absolutely bollocksed. Bring it to our advantage. That's it, Hitch. Ah, too cute. Too cute. There we go now. Geelong will just hold on to the ball probably for the next 4.5 minutes and bore us with these little short kicks. Oh, boys, we've got to start closing these down. Got to start closing it down a bit better. Like, there's about 5 kicks to his left-hand side. Oh, no way. Like, what is going on here? Well done. Good intercept. Come on, Eddie. Use it. Use it, Eddie. Well done. Brilliant, Ed. Brilliant. The Eds. 2 Eddies. Got to make these chances count because this is our quarter, isn't it? You feel it. Keeping them in the game, and that fucking irks me, man. Irks me. Like the Noons one and that weren't really difficult kicks, were they? But 5 scoring opportunities, and they're a goal. If they kick the next goal, they're ahead. Well done, boys. Well done, TDK. Well done, mate. Well done. It's a brave kick. Smart as well by Menegola. Fuck me, they're everywhere here. That's what, unfortunately, that is the tough brand we've got to play as well. We've got to move it quick through that corridor when we do turn it over because Geelong were at 6s and 7s there. 6s and 7s. Fuck off. Like, how often does that happen this year? How fucking often does it happen? We are living in their 50. 1 fucking shot at goal, and they're now 2 points ahead. This game's fucking ridiculous, man. 6 points for a goal and 1 point for a fucking behind. Ridiculous. I hate to say it as well. Their system is just built for this football as well. We've got to start playing it more direct. Start what TDK did where it got turned over. That is the method. Just don't fucking be shit. I'm a firm believer, Anthony, is fucking of that. Defenders should wear black boots. Oh, well done, boys. Bit of intent. Stay on him, SBS. Stay on him. That's it. Put pressure on him. Guthrie doesn't like it. Well done, Willar. Oh, it's a fucking suicide. How do you miss handballs? Why would you take a central? Why would you aim that to the centre? Why would you aim that to the corridor? Why? When Henderson's there, why? Why? Like it's a barn pot fucking decision with the outside of his boot as well. I say, well done. Just calm it down, Wheatering, please, for fuck's sake. I hope not on that kick. I hope not on that kick, Stuart. See, we've got to take the chance here as well, because genuinely you find on these, when you clear your lines, you kick to your open side, not across your body. And they just plank Henderson and Stewart there, best interceptors. We've got to take the chance with that across our body kick and get it out the other way. Well done, Nick. Well done. Brave, brave. Oh, my God. How? Oh, it's too easy between four of you. This guy doesn't respect the sanctity of marriage. It's fucking walked through everyone. That kick by Newman, absolute piss bucket, man. Look at that. How? How has he walked through them? That's what you get, Rowan, eh? That's what you get. Pissing on your own doorstep, cuz. That's what you get, mate. Turnovers always fake as loose, Lachlan. It's a bad turnover, though, mate. Like, look at how they move the ball so efficiently down the back. It's their most controlled area. Well done, Bam Bam. Someone's got to step up. That's it. Use the handball a bit. There, look, and it opens up space. And then you kick it out, bounce on the fucking full. How Teague watches these guys train and thinks, I'm going to persist. I'm going to persist in this kicking game. I think it's fucking brilliant. I think it's brilliant, this kicking game. Let's just keep kicking all the time, because these guys kick really well, don't they? Well done, TDK. Playing behind the ball. I like this from you, son. Bit of a backstop. Oh, my Christ. We're wearing navy blue. Hit one of them. That's it, Wheats. Keep him there. Keep him there. Keep him there. Fucking Wheats. Wheats, don't look lost, bro. You're going to be doing that all day long. Kicking atrocious there. Do you remember that story? Mick Malthouse had a kicking license. Fuck, you wouldn't give a kicking license to many of these. Tell me he has not ran through. Well done. You got to be strong. Just someone run past him on the handball. Look, this is the open side. Don't they see this in game? It's yours, that. Get the stoppage, get the stoppage, get the stoppage, get the stoppage. Thanks. He looks very wet there. I don't know if anyone watching this from there. Oh, has, mate. Good tackle, good follow-up. It's how you pay it back. I'm with you, Gavin. Like, we're playing, like, on speed, aren't we? It's so quick, man. Like, that rush kick out of the contest. It just looks like that misty, doesn't it, George? That, like, I don't know what the Australian is for it. I'd call it fret. Oh, clever, clever. I mean, the bad kicking for me is caused by three things when you watch some of Carlton in the defence. Is one, no one runs past the ball carrier to give him the option on the open side, on the man on the mark. Two, big two this, no one's running in front of him. And three is they have got literally the composure of a freaking bar of soap in hot water. Absolutely. Like, horrendous at times. And it shits me. Because if you're going to take a corridor kick and you miss it, you're spelling goal. He did do well, Saudi, there. Oh. Got one down the back here. One extra. Don't argue with the umps. Just, you've got a job to do. Don't get distracted. Don't get distracted. Just fucking lock this in. Take the 2-point lead. Go in. Sort your lives out. Waitering in the ruck. Right. You're going to have to use it. That's it. That's it. Move for him. Move for him. There you are. Yeah, there you are. There you are. There you are. Now get up quickly. Over the top. Here we are. It's just going to be the long fucking punt down the line, isn't it? To two contested specialists in a team that is very good at stoppages. Come on, boys, man. It's rudimentary stuff as well, because every Geelong chance has been caused because evidently no one can kick. Oh, what is going on here, umps? Oh, thank God for that. For a minute, I thought Tomahawk got the free because he called it facing the other way. I was like, you are winding me up. That's it, boys. Quarter over. 2-point lead to the to the Blues. No, to the Cats. I'm doing a live, buddy. Oh. Can you go back outside and close the door for me? Okay. Thank you. When are you done? I'll come in and see you, okay? All right, bye. So 2-point lead to the Cats, and it was classic Carlton, wasn't it? There, classic Carlton. Some good things, but their ability, and I don't care. I know there's been some articles today saying Teague's improved defence. I don't agree with that at all because it's basic things there. Them goals constant. I think the two major problems are decision making, and in the forward line, no one fucking takes their chances. So the forward pressure that we can create from goals and make them take the game on a little bit, they were never really rushed in that quarter, and that's the problem. Geelong, if you don't pressure them, they're quite happy playing this way all game. They're quite happy doing this all game. But 2 points probably favours us, that, because we're still in it. I agree, Liam. Foot skills have been shocking all around. It's amazing, isn't it, as well? Because I don't know if anyone here has actually gone to see these guys practice. And when they practice, they hit targets for fun. They hit targets for fun, and for some reason, in game, they can't do it, can they? Like some of them kicks, man, like that Newman kick. It was an easy kick. There was pretty much no pressure on him, but there's got to be another way. Like you find Geelong, what they're very good at when they've got to clear their lines is they use the handball. They play a 1-2 with a handball, which gives you that extra 10 meters run. And it kind of gives you, if you do turn it over, you're kicking almost at the halfway point. So you've got a lot more time to reset. I mean, it's amazing how Carlton, even in that transition, when you turn it over, we're deep in our D50. And my question is, why the fuck aren't we set up? Because we've just come from a defensive situation. Like, no one is that quick to... But, yeah. So, poor end. But we're always due a good quarter out with being Carlton fans, so there should be a good one. Patrick, you don't understand the booing? Yeah, I always think with Lockie Henderson, I think it was because he announced it halfway through the year, didn't he, that he was pissing off. So, always diff. I love that, Gavin, as well. A bit of diesel. It's poor form, but Henderson plays. Yeah, no, I think that's the reason. I think it's that because Tui doesn't really get booed, does he? It's a bit tough. But no, I love... Hopefully we're going to see it. I mean, I always think, you know, when Teague watches this, he must see these, like, issues. Because I think the blueprint of exiting D50 is set by not only Geelong, but Richmond, Doggies, Brisbane. It's very easy to do. It's very easy to do and replicate. But who knows? Oh, they have been booing Tui. I always find that stand. I don't mind a bit of Zach Tui. I understand the booing of Mr. Henderson, but I don't understand the booing of Tui. Hey, Sports Note, how you doing? Yeah, Harry's got involved, hasn't he, with the tackles? Let's have a look at the tackle count. So the wonderful Petra wants 88 from Carlton this week. We've got 9. So it's tough. Harry looks on. I think Harry, he just needs to take a couple of marks, isn't he? He's one of them players. One of them players. 200 games for Lockie Henderson. So he's really into that. He was really reinvented himself, hasn't he, Hendo? I liked Hendo when he was at us. But he has really invented himself because you would have thought he was gone. He was gone last year and he's really reinvented himself. So credit to him. I mean, I'm not a big... So it's the way we train intensity. I agree, Dom. I think it is. I mean, I said this a couple of months ago on Blue Abroad. When you go to Carlton training sessions, there is an air of, I don't know, it doesn't feel the same as when you go to a Pies, a Richmond, or a Hawthorn one. It doesn't feel the same. Now, I don't know if that's just psychological because I'm a guest at the other clubs, but it doesn't feel as intense. But who knows? I love that, Gavin. Does his mum still do his talking, Sandra? I reckon she does. Shout out to you, Mrs. Henderson, if you are watching us bag your son. Here we are, David King. Always got a lot to say. Not much of it is useful, though, in my opinion. Henderson, it's weird, Henderson. You see, I don't really need to. I don't really have an opinion on Hendo, to be honest. That's what you like to see, it down on danger. Look at that. Plowman on Rataclia. To be fair, after that Rataclia mark on Plowman, I will say Carlton did very well because I thought this could be a long day and they haven't targeted it. Oh, danger. Even the best can make foolish mistakes in forward 50. What is going on here? Thank God for that. Love that, Anthony. That's it, boys. That's it. I'd like to see Carlton come out of the blocks here as well. Like, if I was the coach, I would just send a message to really fire up this quarter. Bring a bit of intensity, a bit of physicality around the ball. Slow it down out of the contest a bit, because I think we're going too quick. We're just bombing it on the boot. Oh, he hasn't got the ball umps. Their pressure is so good. No free touches. Well done, SPS. You never gave up. It's a shame about your peers, though. Rakalira has just left Plowman for dead in that contest. Get him. You've got to... It's just the little things that... Like, it's the little things that add up. It's just the little things. Wearing's been absolutely clobbered off the ball there. Like, there's no need from that. Like, there's no need. But if you go back to that play there and Will spot on, SPS is chasing down like a wild thing, right? A wild thing. And the other two are just jogging alongside him. Like, you know where the ball's going. Right, pounce on this. Pounce on it. Well done, Cripps. Picked his pocket. It is, yeah. Andrew, spot on. Come on, boys. He's got to lift, man. He's got to rise up. Danger gets a free kick the minute he goes near the ball. Well done, Jakes. Well done. Look at how eager they are to change. See that there? Now, you watch next time Geelong have that and they exit D50. Watch how we don't run back hard to put pressure on it. We kind of give up. Like, we kind of give up. And that's why that exit was tough for Carlton. And it's their ability to play fast and slow. Well done, Plough. I was surprised he came back in because his VFL form hasn't been much crash out when he has played it. Look at that start. Only outmarked 3 times. It's just an absolute... It's a great system for them. Right, you've got it. Oh, thank God for that. You had the ball long enough for that tackle. Got to be at the fall of the ball. Got to be at the fall. Get rid of it, Dow. I think Kennedy's gone ahead of him, Graham. Definitely gone ahead of him. Nah, jogging. You're seeing it. You see, the Geelong way, oh my Christ. It was so easy to read as well. That corridor kick was signposted. Oh, you've got time here. You've got time. Like, we're not even set for a transition down the wing. Like, that kick's all well and good, but you know where it's going. You know where it's going. So it's so easy to set up against. So easy. So easy to set up against. Because it's signposted. Standards drop, don't they, John? I feel you. I feel you. I do feel you. All right, that's it. Use a bit of intensity here. Oh. They worked so hard for each other. That was a shocking kick, though. That's it, Stocks. Now, bit of control here. And run for him. Come on, boys. Oh, what are we doing there? It's the most easiest kick in football. Absolute shithousery at the fucking top of the ladder there. That kick by Kerner is fucked, man. Like, they're not even contesting the ruck anymore. I think it's kind of foggy as well, Sandra. I thought it was me. I thought, oh shit, am I developing glaucoma in my old age? See, this is simple football, this. This is simple football. Like, people running ahead. Well, look, he has. But that is so much better. Play to your strengths, not a kicking side. How many kicking turnovers in our half do we want to concede? How many? Until someone says, oh, you know what? We're shit at kicking. Well, we've had our handball chain for the game, so we'll go back to long bombs, I reckon. 1-7, Graham. I know. It's a great kick. See, look at this kicking as well. Oh, unlucky SPS. Stocks does bring so much pressure. I enjoy it. He sets the standard. Hey, Bella, how you doing? Club loves the bottom 10. We froth it, mate. I agree. Beyond, I'm with you, mate. We know I love a kick. We know I love a handball. I'm not a fan of kicking game. It's just me. I'm going to get to the stage. Oh, he's just manhandled him, Holmes. He hasn't got the ball. That's it. Handball chains. I love it. Come on, boys. Why would you kick that? Why would you kick that? See Fogg running into 50 with no one there. Why aren't you kicking it? Why aren't you kicking it to them? Why Harry? Like, that's what I mean. Like, that's what I mean. Why is the question. If I was the coach, I would play that footage back at halftime and say, why the fuck are you kicking to a man who is marked and a guy that's running into 50 with no one around him? And that's fine. Surely that's a free umps. Come on. What? Tell me that hasn't just happened. Henderson got a free. Fall of the ball as well. I love that, Anthony. You know, when I was a kid, if you ever wore coloured boots, you got slated if you weren't good. Surely that's a free chop in the arms. Come on, Harry! That's a mark, Omps. That's a mark. Come on, Haz. Take your time. That's it. Tie your shoelace. Take your time. Take your time. I always wondered that, Stuart. Oh, probably not the time to go for the spectacular. 1-8. That's it. Well done, Stocker. Good intent. Good hustle. Get out of each other's way, boys. Well, I mean, if it's the anticipated 800k, definitely not worth it there. All right, come on, boys. Set up. Why would you hit a high bomb? Well done, Cripps. You've made that look good. Right, come on, Dowie. Oh, Dow, bro. You haven't got that time, mate. Haven't got that time. You see, that's partly caused by the movement ahead of him. No one comes towards the ball carrier. Watch when Carlton have got the ball. No one player thinks, you know what, I'm going to come and help my mate. I'm going to come to him and give him an option. And look at how easy that is. Like, how is he? How the fuck is there 2 kicks inside 60 meters without a twat around him? How? Like, Dale Amos should fucking call me now and explain to me that, because that's not height. Like, we're Willy Wonka fucking size to their forward line at the moment. Should be able to beat them for pace. Absolute dramas there. Fucking horrendous football. For horrendous football, that is. That is unforgivable. Good job, Ratakalia has got the kick in of Christopher Reeve. I tell you from distance. Fuck me. Now, do something. Oof. Hell, Zach Williams just makes the distance, bro. Why? Well done. That's it. That's it. Now move for him. Move for him. Give him some options. Come to him. Come on. Follow the ball, boys. Follow it. You tell me he disposed that correctly, Umps. Oh, have a word with your sen. Well done, Plough. Good hustle. How is Tui more hungry than the rest of yous? Oh, fuck off, umpire. He's Irish. He can take a ban. It's what he's about. Well done, Balenciaga, mate. Well done. This game is so tense. How are they able to handball it in and around the contest? Thanks, Umps. Well done. Got problems when you got Owies at freaking halfback, haven't you? Like, Jesus, you got problems. Yeah, spot on, Patrick. Like, they see pressure where pressure isn't. As well. Like, you see it when we have the ball. Like, they think they've got less time than they have, and then we think we've got more time. Oh, what the fuck is that, Carlton? They're going to kill me, man. They are going to kill me. They are actually going to kill me. Why handball it there? Right, Plough, just get it out. At this stage, I don't even care. Just don't go corridor. Just boom it down the fucking line. Oh, fuck me. Never do that again. Oh, Tom Stewart is a piss take, man. Oh, he's hurt himself there. Now look at this as well. 3 players there running towards the ball carrier. 3 players. The easiest place to help a player out. Watch Carlton when we have the ball. Not one person thinks of doing that. Not one person. In fact, they probably don't even know you can do that. Umpire did us a favour by calling that free. Look at that. No one running with him. Now they've got what? 1, 2, 3 spare. 3, 2 spare now because his man's come back. One in the middle there now, 3. You know what? I hate to do this in game and compliment opposition, but fucking Tom Stewart. Imagine if we could have Tom Stewart and have Wheater in the back line. Oh, it's fap worthy, man. Get out of each other's way. Oh, Cripper can hardly move, man. Oh, it's bad when he's handballing it. Oh my God, boys. It's a fucking handball. It's going about 5 fucking meters. How is Blitzars outrunning you as Dow? Oh my God, just dancing around. Look, there's five Carlton players homing in on the same player. Fuck me. That passage of play, I'm just doing this for my own thing so I can look at it as well. 3 minutes 35 to go in the second, right? The 5 guys tracked Guthrie out of that contest while 2 Geelong players went in any right direction. Absolute mind-boggling shit, that. Oh, of course. Out deliberate. When there's 3 guys outside on the fucking edge and he's under more pressure than a fucking diamond. Course umps. Why not, eh? Why not? Oh my Christ alive. Lord have mercy on my soul. That hurts, but I'm not even going to lie and say they didn't deserve it. I reckon the pigeon could kick fucking better. Absolute mark. No, I'm not complaining. Fucking brilliant mark. Shit kick though. Fuck me, man. It's not that they don't. I mean, what a mark. Unbelievable. Don't like the guy, but fair play. Geelong are trying to keep us in it. Trying to keep us in it. I can't wait. Just calm this down. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you, Mick. Mick, the scouting report of Carlton is easy to do because it's like pretty much we do the same things bar 1 quarter. That's yours, that, Cribs? You haven't got time, bro. You're inside fucking forward 50. Well done, CDK. Surely that's some mark-umps. Get around it. Fire up, boys. Fire up, but... Oh, you manhandled him for no reason. Right, come on, TDK. This is it, mate. Come on, T. Come on. Come on, son. Come on. Come on. Piss poor, that. Piss poor. Oh, that. Plowman against fucking Dangerfield, man. Sure, have some heart, bro. It's a fucking Liberty Carlton Football Club. Oh, yeah, just give him a free. Let him clear the lines, say. You know what I mean? Don't worry about it. Hey, don't worry about that. Our fucking world is crumbling around us. You make sure that they've got a fucking free kick to clear their lines, can you? Cheers, umps. Solid, mate. Right, just bomb it in. You've got 3 seconds. Obviously, they don't know that. Wow, I mean, that is probably the worst 7-point behind I've ever seen. No pressure, no scoreboard pressure. No, nothing. Like, I don't even think Geelong in second or third gear as well. I think that's what hurts me the most. They're not working hard at the moment. They're not working hard. Make no mistake about that. They're not making it hard. That they are in cruise control effectively. And it is what it is. Right, we'll do a little bit of fan cam thing. I'll post the link in a minute. I'm just going to nip to the toilet ever so quickly and fill my drink up, and I shall be back. So stay tuned. Sweet. Hey everyone, I'm back. How are we doing? I shall post the comments. Post the comments. I love Daisy Pierce as well, just quietly. She's one of my secret crushes. Please drop your comments and give me your thoughts. And if you want to pop on and talk to me. No, I went for a quick smoke break and a wee today. This is a running theme here. Daisy Pierce, Ariana Grande. She'd do all right as well, Coach. She'd do all right. She'd do all right. She'd do all right. She'd do all right. You can pop in if you want, Kev. Tell us how you're feeling. So everyone, there's the links. Come and let me know. I'll give you 5 minutes or so. And come and chat, say hi, cheer me up. Big Greg, how are you doing? We can't hear Greg. So I'll wait for him to sort his stream out. It's got buffering issues, it says. Mick, why don't we use the corridor? We always go down, go wide at every opportunity. Loving it, tall contest there, and we get eaten up. Spawn, I can't tell you why. I can't tell you why. Like, Like, you see that movement when we use the handball? It's so good. It's opening up space. And then we go back to the kicking. Handballs take pressure away. Like, make no mistake about that. The great Diesel, when he was on the show with me a couple of weeks ago, said the same thing. Handballs take pressure away. It's the basics. It hurts. I hate seeing it. It winds me up, pisses me off. Don't get me started on the handball corridor. Big Gav, how are we doing?
Yeah, good, mate. Yourself?
I always tense during the game, but I'm well within myself. How are you doing?
Oh, look, I think I honestly think Teague should pull him in there in the change rooms right now and just let him know that this team doesn't respect him. They've got no respect whatsoever. Like, fire them up, get them out there and just get them the blood pumping. All we need to do is just kick a couple of quick goals to get us, back on top. And we're in this game up to our eyeballs. We're a goal down.
Oh,
like, come on.
I'd say your halftime team talk would be the easiest in the world because, I'd start it.
Jesus, rev them up.
I'd start the team talk and say, "Can everyone get their phones out and ring the mums?"
Yeah,
because obviously everyone's got lucky today and their mums are blessed because we should be more down, but we're still in it. We're still in it.
A couple of quick goals, we're in this up to our eyeballs. We just need a bit of blood boiling sort of shit at half time. Line in the sand stuff. Get them out there and just rev them up and send them out. Come on.
And it's the basics as well. If you see it, for me watching the game, it's the basics that we're lacking. We're allowing them that easy kick, so they're under no pressure whatsoever in the hot zone. Yeah. But my biggest thing with Carlton is why can't we score goals?
I just can't stand this bloody bomb kick that they do. My God, I'm going to lose my mind. If they grab that ball inside defensive 50 and bomb it out again, come on, guys. Handball, find the handball chain. That seems to be working for us. So, why are we grabbing it and just bombing it? It's still.
You see, that's what always surprises me about this side is Teague has seen the same game as we have. He must see that handball and see our good moments came when we started to run for each other and get around their system with the handball, opening up a kick to an uncontested situation. And I always think, surely this must go on in the coach's column at the end of the week. This was our best play with a handball. So let's bring it in.
Well, that's what he spoke about at halftime. It was just on after halftime, Teague, and that's what he said. Some of our handball chains were great, blah, blah, blah. Mate, stop the kicking game and start the handball chains. It's fucking simple. Come on. If we can see
I agree with you. I agree with you. And it's interesting because if you actually go back to round 4, Teague talked about the handball and said that was, and he alluded that it was more player-led than what he had done. And a couple of rounds later, he alluded to the long bombs were player-led. So I don't know if he's getting at the players just literally panic and do what they want in a game, or if he's deflecting the blame. But that worries me because we seem to play like two different sides.
Oh, I reckon I've been to a couple of training sessions. I'm up in Queensland, and I swear to God, the last time I saw him train up here a couple of years back, they were training that bomb kick. I swear I've seen them train that bomb kick.
I've seen that. It's a staple of the Carlton Football Club, that bomb kick.
I've seen them train that bomb kick, and that's what drives me mad. It's I've seen them do this, and why are you training this into them? Well,
you see, the only logical explanation I can give you for that is I think that theory is when Kerno's back. So they've got 3 toes there.
Yeah.
Early, get an early entry, take a mark. But when you've got just Harry there, it's so easy to defend Harry, in my opinion, at the moment, because it's coming to him.
He's
just
got
in the
3
end
players on him. He's got 3.
Yeah, but it's because it's going to go to him. If I was the coach of Geelong, I would have probably just played Collar Jasney and said, "There's only one tall Carlton play with. The others are just there for laughs." And then I would have brought in Stewart and just said, "Stewart, just wait for that kick. Come in, intercept it. We win the game." We definitely need another forward. We definitely need another forward. If that's not Charlie,
out for a forward. Yeah.
If that's not Charlie, we have to go out and buy one. If Charlie's not 100%
inside forward, there's no one at the moment. It's just Charlie, and then we're picking up scraps off the ground and trying to manufacture a goal from somewhere, and it's just not happening. Like, yeah, it's just.
I'm with you, bro.
Oh, frustrated. I'm about to blow a top in a minute. Like,
It's all right. I've brought the beers.
I've had a couple of beers myself, but
I've decided I'll do the second half with a beer.
If we win this, I'll either probably have the cops called on me because I'll be that loud, or I'll have two big fist holes in the ceiling from jumping up and down. But anyway, we'll see what happens.
Well, cheers for jumping on, Gav. I appreciate it, mate.
Good on you. Go Baggers.
Cheers. Go Baggers.
I'm staying.
Cheers, mate.
See ya.
So, Kev, go on. I was nice to Collingwood. Cheer me up. Make me feel better.
Hey, that was as bad as I've seen Collingwood play against St Kilda, mate. That was pathetic goal kicking. Jason Dunstall was saying that's 3 or 4 opportunities that Carlton had of kicking the goal, and they just miss. And it just shows you, they're not a top 8 team. I don't think they're ready to be a top 8 team until they start beating good teams like Geelong, Port Adelaide, Richmond, and West Coast. Not going to go far, definitely. It's just disappointing.
You're spot on. And the old saying, isn't it? Bad kicking is bad football. Like, you look at Carlton in that quarter. You look at the Carlton in the game, 1-9, and it's 7 points. Even if they kicked, 2 more goals? Do you know what I mean? They're 5 points ahead.
So at least it'll be closer or just in front. Yeah, it just reminds me of last Sunday's game against St Kilda when we'll 1-5 at half time and then we'll 3-7 at 3/4 time. If we kicked accurate a little bit, we would have been closer. Therefore in front at least. But just watching it on Foxtel on the way home and just watching the game now, it's just fuck me, man. And Geelong are that damn good, but I think that they'll come out in the second half and absolutely play their best footy. But it hurts not having Jones and Casbolt there, that's for sure. I think Geelong have taken advantage of that as much as possible.
Oh, definitely they have. Ratakalia as well on Plowman, that's helped them out. So what's your score prediction there, Kev?
I think it'll be low scoring, 60-50 something. I think it would be. I think Geelong will win. I did not pick Carlton. That 2 good wins, but they got to start backing up in beating top 8 teams because they've been good for a couple of weeks and then they drop off for that 2 or 3 weeks. And as much as it is, I don't know if it's a coaching led or players led. I think that you got to be consistent in your performance week in, week out. And you see the teams like Melbourne at the moment, they're playing pretty good football, and you can see it. And they're beating teams like Port Adelaide who struggle to beat top 8 teams.
That's spot on, Kev. I think you've nailed that for me. We need to back it up. So, cheers, Kev. Anyway, I'll get some more people on, but thanks very much for joining me, my friend.
Really appreciate that, and thank you for going on the fan camps on Swoop Week. You do a wonderful job, man. Really
cheers, mate. That. I appreciate it.
All right, see you, man.
I've got the Tuscan tank all the way from Arizona. Cheer me up. Cheer me up, mate. It's this kicking from Carlton is killing me.
It's a bit of a bore to watch, to be honest with you, but that's appalling. 1-9, 1-9. That's awful.
I mean, you don't have to watch a lot of football to appreciate Carlton's poor kicking. What do you think it is? I remember when I first watched this game, and I'm obviously new to the game as well compared to our audience as well. It's only a 10-year thing for me. But what do you think it is? I always think new people have a better understanding of the game because you just see it at face value. What do you think is wrong with our inability to take advantage when we're ahead? What do you think that's mental, or do you think that's skills, or?
I don't really have the license to say because I haven't really watched it that long to understand like what goes wrong and stuff like that. But I gotta agree with the other guy that was on. That was a Carlton fan, not the Magpie asshole. But
Is it
the
one of those?
these bombing kicks down the sideline, that kills me. I just don't understand. When does it work? Like, what situation does that work? Is when we're in pressure in our defensive 50, or is that supposed? I understand it's supposed to be a defensive tactic, but when does it actually work?
Mate, I think for someone new, you've hit it on the head. I mean, why do they do it? Because it doesn't work. I mean, it is a defensive tactic. I mean, you see, my opinion of it is I actually don't think Teague trusts the side.
Right.
I think if that's a tactical thing, that says to me he doesn't trust the side to maintain a fast brand of football
Right.
like Melbourne's.
But my thing is, like, those handball chains are just gorgeous. That's fun to watch. We're attacking well, and it works. I just don't understand. I understand it's a long game. You're not going to do that the whole game, but go to what works. Why are we doing these things that even me, a new fan to the sport, just understands doesn't work?
Mate, honestly, you're 100% right. I can't agree with you more. Like, for me, I think you do the things that you do well. I think everyone in the audience would admit Carlton's team, you would not trust them kicking, whether it's 10 metres or 100 metres. Like, half of the list can't hit targets. So, like, for me, play to your strengths. Like, you see NFL coaches, you see, like, they don't build a system for a quarterback who can't throw. That's a throwing-based system. And, like, do you know what I mean? Like, so if you had Tom Brady, you wouldn't get him to have a blitzing system, would you? You'd get him to throw it all the time. Like, and Carlton have kind of got Tom Brady, and we're playing with just try and rush the yardage all the time and hope it works.
Yeah. We'll see how it works, but let's get back.
What's your score predictions? Do you reckon we'll do it?
No. We kind of started the same way against Freo last week, if I remember correctly. But Geelong aren't Freo. Geelong are still looking for that statement win that they could put their hat on, and they just don't have it yet. So I don't think they're gonna, do what they did in the first half. They got to come out strong in the second half, and that's what I expect from Geelong. And we'll just see if we can repel that.
No, mate, I'm with you. And Adam, as always, it's a pleasure talking to you. I mean, you're picking up the game quick, man. And hey, us foreigners, we're taking it over. We're taking AFL over. It's the world game now.
Oh, yeah.
Well, cheers, mate. I'll get through some more, but pleasure as always, my friend. Love it.
Of course.
I've got a new contestant, Big JT. I've never seen you
mate.
before.
How you going?
Oh, can't complain, mate.
All right,
How are you?
yeah. Oh, good, thanks. Just been incredibly frustrating, to be honest, as most would put it. Just especially during the conditions it's in, just to hit targets is so important. And to go back and slot them when you've been paid tons of money to do so, instead of just the same stuff we're doing constantly week in, week out, Very frustrating.
Yeah, I think what really hurts me is not so much the lack of tackle pressure or the lack of covering ground. It seems to be a pattern this year that when we do dominate the game, like 75% of the time in the first quarter was in Geelong's forward 50. So we were dominating. And you come out of there with one goal.
Yeah.
Like, that's what really hurts, because then I think that's the biggest problem with us. We don't maximise it. At the end, after that, the midfield's got to tackle harder because we haven't got that 3-goal cushion. Every tactic becomes, every decision you make on the ground becomes so important all of a sudden.
Yeah, absolutely. Our tackling's been all right so far compared to other weeks. Happy with that. But yeah, we look really good when we get those midfield chains going and the handball chains going, but just our conversion's just terrible.
What's your prediction for the second half? Do you think we can get it?
I really don't know. It will be good if we win. Everyone will get up tonight if we win. The fan cans will be absolutely vibing. But Jeez, just hope we can win. Just hope we get over the line. I'm gonna say us by 8 points. I can be
I
really
love it.
close.
I love it, JT. Well, we're
points.
just about to
Yeah.
bounce, mate. Thank
All
you
right,
very
I'll
much
get
for
back
joining
to
me.
you.
You're a
Thank
superstar. Enjoy the game.
Excellent. Thanks to see you. Cheers, Pom.
Here we are. 8 points, says JT, so we're going to win. I know. Look how good Kerno looked. And we've got the free. Come on, Sardi. Ha ha! We got it free. Oh, we're back in it. We're back in it. Forget what I said. It's okay. Count the back. Come on, H. Come on. Come on, H, man. He's doing very well, Loopy Loo. He managing to be the best player. Oh, for God's sake, come on. I was getting happy, Carlton. Oh, you know what we need? I know why we're not winning. We need Calamity Monkey. Calamity Monkey watched it last time, so you've always got to be the same. You can fuck off, Calamity Monkey. That hasn't gone out the back. Please don't go in. Thank God for that. You know, if I was a Geelong fan, and many moons ago when I first moved to this beautiful country that I now call home, that's a great kick. I was nearly a Geelong fan. Come on, Jesus, you've got to do it. Thank God for Jesus. Someone who gets it, someone who gives a shit. None of these tits now hits a freaking target or a goal. Come on, Owies. It's all on you, son. You can do it. Yeah, when I first came over this country, I was actually a Geelong fan for like a year. I didn't really like football at all. Do you know what I mean? Didn't like football. But please. At least he was on target, though. At least he was on target, unlike the other melts who kick it into row Z. My father-in-law did, so it was like the offset of marrying an Aussie girl to be a blue. So here we are. Love won out. Fell in love with Chris Judd. Once I saw that, I was all right. No, Rubber Ducky, I wasn't really a fan. It was part of, I was working at a club and the boss was a huge Geelong fan and he basically told me if you're a man, you like real football, AFL. So he made me do it. He made me go to a couple of games. I had no idea what was going on though and I wasn't really interested. I just sat there and got drunk. Come on, boys. We gotta press this, but I'm with you. You pick a team for life. So I fell in love. Best decision I made. Like I got a wife out of it and the club. And you guys and girls. So it was a winner. And Calamity Monkey. You see, this annoys me because Carlton are playing a little bit better, aren't they? Look at that. Bam Bam taking pack marks. Bipolar Carlton. It's here. Yeah, of course. Unrealistic attempt. That's fine. So, no, it's all right, umpire. Hey, do you know what I mean? You just make an interpretation however you want, bruv. However you want. Yeah, oh, he's busy. And you know, this is what pisses me off that Ramsey's not in this side, right? Or Honey. Two guys playing VFL. He's taking his chance. Here, target. That's yours, that. Well done. Oh, he's absolute boy. Mate, I love him. Come on, Matty. You were the first pro on Blue Abroad. You can do it. I believe. Do it for us. Do it for the 78 blue baggers in here. Come on. 1-12. 1-12, man. And you make a kicking game, Teague. This is on you, son. Because all their goals have come from dickhead kicks. Oh, he's gone to his weak side. That's it. Oh, Cripper, you were there, bro. There's no way that's the... We'll beat you one behind it. Imagine if we win with behinds. That'll be scenes. I will get stuck into so many Geelong fans that I know. Oh, what's he done? Oh, look at this handball movement as well. It's how they get out of trouble. And we just fucking long bomb it, don't we? Because that's what Carlton are about. No one cares anymore. Stay there, Plough. You've got him for pace. Well done. He's absolute dog wank, Ratacalier is. Absolute garbage. You've really paid a free for that. Oh, I'd love an angry burger. No, that hasn't happened. That hasn't happened. Fuck off, has that happened? I hate this game, man. I actually hate this game. Stocker is having a good game. Like handballs are the back of a contest. In front of goal. Look at Balenciaga and Bam Bam. One of them is fucking on Parfit. One of them is on him. Not in cooey of him. Absolute woeful. Like the game is on the line. Here, Geelong are trying to out-garbage us. Like, how is Ratacalier faster than Plowman? How? Stocker brave. Like, Balenciaga was ahead of Bam Bam, running faster and actually slowed down as if to say, that's your fucking mate. Oh, yeah, of course, some say. Do you know what I mean? So, well, Parfit's going to run around Bam Bam all day. Oh, games. Fuck off, Gary Rowan, you tit. Balenciaga, it's Zach Williams. The game's stupid, man. Whoa. Back injury, Carlos, my friend. Oh, no one knows how it's free. I mean, Rubber Ducky, you know, sometimes I've actually joked with this with Tez, and he'll attest to this. When me and Tez chat privately, I actually say sometimes Carlton do things to piss me off. Oh, fuck off, Gary Rowan, eh? They're freaking work colleagues. You shouldn't sleep with them, you ginger prick. Oh, yeah, I'll celebrate. I just kicked one right in front. Fuck off, Gary. You tit. Oh, boys, don't give up. We can do this together. You can't leave me alone. This game, man. I mean, look at him. He's kicked it out in front from 30. Yeah. Carlos, he's back. He's done something to his back. Beer's not even strong enough. One time as well, Rowan's got away from Stocks as well, to be fair. Oh, Blues Nation, I stamped Teague's papers round 2 against Collingwood. We need a moment. We need a moment. You know, one of them moments that happens in a game. We need Poppy to be chugging pint. Oh, I can't because I'm really bad. And I've worked so hard for 3 years to create a persona that's good enough to have a few beers with you guys and still keep it in check. It's why I haven't done many Euro streams. particularly the Scotland games, because I'm a dickhead, man. I'm a dickhead when I watch it. Like, this is really reserved for me, and there's been some good highlights of this show already. Oh, look at the corridor kick, man. And it's so simple as well. Love a bit of darts. I'm always with. You just know this is one of the things. But when there's two players uncontested inside 50, that could have been whoever you wanted. Whoever you fucking wanted. Jeff. Spot on. Spot on. Bobby's banned in Europe. I've been banned for a few places during games. Just as you would say, just playing with the toying with us there. That's a great reference to boxing. Right, boys, you're in this. Like, why is no one saying this to them? They've got proper fucking lucky. Yeah, Satfield's a mad decision. That's not who we want there. Come on, Owies, that's it. Hustle. Hustle. Oh, lucky bro. You know, Owies and JSOS, just quietly, right? Not the most talented footballers in our team, but I'll tell you what, they give a fucking shit. And what they lack in skills, they make up for in effort, intensity, and doing the basics right. Competing an aerial ball is one. They compete there. That went straight out of bounds on the full. Oh. Don't do it to yourself, Bon. Don't even question the decision anymore. That was more out than a Chris Gale 6, mate. Right, get there first. Get there first, Sammy. Look to go backwards. Anthony, that's good. I mean, it's not our day. Sam Walsh has just run over a ground ball guy. I'll be watching that, Stuart. I'm really enjoying Barty. I really enjoy Barty. Come on, SBS. Use the ball well. I'll be hoping she wins. Mate, I froth a burger. I don't know what an angry burger is, but I'm keen. That's it. That's it. Dropped his eyes. Hit a target. Oh, my God. You haven't. Well done. You've worked hard there, Willow. Surely. He's going to call this, say he's dragged it in. You watch. Hey! AFL umpiring. When if you watch the replay, the Geelong player dragged it into him. Quality umpiring. Well done. Well done. Glad you get paid for this. It will happen 5 years. Blues Nation. Pom Sayers, very good mates with Clarkson. Don't listen to him at the moment. It's all PR. He wanted a new chance. He wants to go 2 months. He would immediately lose his playing group. Don't tease me. Don't tease me, Blues Nation. Don't tease me. Umpire, do you want to get control of this game? Like, are they taking... Like, you gave us advantage. Oh, Zach too. He's absolutely bodied him. Stay strong. Come on. Why is that, Stuart, as well? If anyone knows in the comments, why do you reckon that that's just because they can't be asked and they close down like early to clean it? Because I know it's a nightmare to clean. Oh, come on, boys. Come on, just a goal here and lift. A goal here and lift. You're out. You're out. Simple football now, Matt. That's a great kick. Now run on. Run on. Take him on. Drag him out. Bounce. Hey! He had plenty of time there, though. Oh, come on, Carlton, man. I'll get sentimental with you guys, though. I'll tell you what. It does get... When you finally win it after years of hurt, I went through with Rangers. Because we stick together, we get angry together, we laugh together. It is fucking brilliant. Like, when we finally win a flag in, like, 2050, it'll be fucking the bollocks, honestly. The amount of beers we'll have and fun. Look at how easy this is. Like, they're just pissing about now outside 50. And, like, our heads are going now. You can start to see it. You can start to see it. You can start to see it in the whole Carlton mantra now. It's everything's a little bit hard. Everything's a little bit rushed and panicked. We don't believe in each other. Oh, mate, I wish I was there. I was going to say, if he tops that, it's funny that because me and Terry actually had this conversation, Edward, of which teams are Euros the thing. And I said England are probably it. All the talent in the world, but invariably fall short. And it will be the time that we get name someone who is completely alien to us that we probably win it. Stuart, spot on. Love Gerard, man. Love him. Love him. Cripps is fucked. I agree, George. Fucked. I don't think he should have played this game. And if they knew that Jones and if they knew that Jones was injured and Casbolt, because Casbolt's is definitely long-standing, you might as well have just not played and played a couple of kids and then say it. Yeah, probably by great comment there, Paul Meister. You're probably right with how they are as a team in success. But I would say Saad's just too quick sometimes. It's a good tackle there. He dragged that in. Well done. I've been watching every game, Graham. I've watched every game. Some of the 5 o'clocks I've watched in the daytime, but 90%, everyone I've watched live apart from a couple. Oh, imagine You'll Never Walk Alone at the G. That'd be grouse. They love a bit of Bobby. They do. They love a bit of Bobs. Okay, so it's good to hear. That was good control. I like control there, but this is where I want to see a runner come. Like, no one's moving towards him. Look, this is what I'm talking about. Every time Geelong have a ball, when it slows down, someone moves towards you. Someone moves towards you. And they don't do it. Good day to you, Cooking Show. I'm sure you're enjoying this a bit more than we are. Jake. J-Sauce versus Blitzars. You love to see it. Yeah, he's got O'Connor for company, though, isn't he? O'Connor is a very good footballer. He's a very good footballer. Come on, boys. Look, there's what? 3 goals in this. 3 goals in this. Like, we've done worse. That's it. A bit of intensity. Lock it in. I agree, Graham. We are trying. Oh, I bet that was beautiful to hear, Stuart. It is a beautiful song. Oh, what is going on here? Fuck knows what Nunes was doing there. Spot on comment there, so you can see the top sides versus the bottom. You can. But I don't think it's purely the players. This is a regimented game plan. And this game plan, I'm telling you, I don't know if anyone got to see my scouting column, but Geelong are playing exactly as we discussed in that. Hey! Hey! You spent it before you earned it. He spent it before he earned it. That's an appalling. Look at Hawkins is fuming as well. Fuming. Oh, that's a risky kick to take. Hold on, Krebs. That's poor. Like, why are they backing away from him? They're backing away from him as he's got the... Why? Go to him. There's three of you. I think what's intriguing is... Oh, my God. It's just when you think Carlton can't surprise you, they do. It's impressive. Gavin, it's a great point, but we always do, especially out of stoppages. No one thinks about defending out the back. But look how easy this is. He's fended off two, which frees up Guthrie. Aitken gets the handball out. Mears punts it forward. We'll fumble it a shitload. They'll get possession. There you are. Called it as it happened, before it happened. And here you are, look, one guy out. Simple shit. Don't worry about it. And he's taken the mark inside 50. There it is. Called it. Sean Higgins. Brilliant. You're not much help, Calamity Monkey, mate. And that's what this is where I question. This is structural. What we're seeing now is structural, ladies and gentlemen, as well. It's structures allowing this to happen. It's a game plan built to play Geelong. They haven't played any different than they have all year. And the way we play is Geelong's bread and butter. Absolute appalling. Absolute appalling. Go. I reckon Geelong would be Italy. Italy would be Geelong. They're just not playing well, but their system, again, good systems get you out of trouble, is the old saying. I don't know if that is an old saying. I might have just made it up. Yeah, spot on, Stuart. Didn't take the chances. And the problem is pound for pound, this list can do better. And I'm telling you now, Carlton of the AFL, that's spot on 2-7. Great call. Spot on. They changed their structure and they worked on a few things. They won't be bad. I think Italy will win it. I think Italy will win 1-0. They were my pick at the start of the tournament as well, the Italians. Mark Williams, spot on, Blues Nation. Spot on. He's an absolute gentleman as well, is Diesel. Diesel is, sorry, Greg. Choco would. I am watching it, yeah. Say that you love me, say that you love me all of the time, because we've got Jackie Martin, we've got Jackie Martin. Right, come on, Harry. Stuart, he thinks he's a hot potato. That was a fan request, though. We brought it out. I brought it out for the great George. He's been here from the start. Come on, Harry. I mean, you've kicked this. Dare I say it? We're in. We're in this. If he kicks this. 1 out of 9. Go on. Go on. Come on! Harry! Get around him! Come on! Hey! Harry's on fire. Your defence is terrified. Harry's on fire. No, 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 no. That was brilliant by Harry. Tell you what, there's the moment, boys. There's the energy. The energy. 2 minutes to go. Third, Carlton have snuck, dare I say it, the door has just swung open. 3-goal lead. Raffin Tune, I'm with you. It's what I was saying at halftime as well to the beautiful American. Adam, same thing. Like, if we can convert just half of these chances, we would have been 2 goals up at halftime, and you'd be like, well, Jesus, we're in with a shape. Tell you what, the fat lady has closed her mouth and she's resting her voice. I mean, we probably lose this centre clearance. 2 handballs, a kick, and goal. Oh, 1 handball. 2 handballs. Oh, wait, 3. It's all falling off. Go on, SBS. Good handball. That's it. You got the overlap there. You've got 2. Come on, you've got so much space. What are you doing? Ed! What are you doing? Who the fuck are you dummying? Well, she's something else. What? Why did he dummy to fucking Harry? Like, what's Harry going to do to him? Maybe be a fucking help and shepherd. We get too cute as well. I mean, I've never seen a side with a lack of basic skills, right, that gets cute. This better not create a scoring chance, because I don't think I'll deal if that. Right, use it well. Put him in an absolute Rubik's Cube of pressure, that kick did. Absolute Rubik's Cube of pressure. Why is Setterfield back in the side as well? Like, how bad has Setterfield got since we moved him to halfback? Oh, I've got one, George. He's the best in the league. Best in the league. Sammy Walshy. He's the best in the league. There is all sorts going on here. Come on, boys. This is it. Very concerned that Cripper has very rarely kicked on his right today. Well done, Cripps. That's it. That's high, is it? He had his back to him. How the fuck can it be high with his back to him when he's sliding on the floor? Brandon Parfitt is 2'8". Anyway, like, he's built like an Oompa Loompa. Anthony, he fucking will as well. He'll probably mention as well that Jones completely struggled with made our structure difficult, right? And what he'll forget is it's not the defense structure that's been an issue today. It's been the fact that we can't kick. So, 3/4 time. And yeah, we're down by 18 points. 18 points. We're going to have a check. Incidentally, we've had 88 disposals this game, which is the tackle count that the great Petra wanted us to get. We are on 9 tackles, which isn't bad because they're on 9 tackles too. So it's been a low tackle game, even though the game has been slower than freaking a mobility scooter. Chance in it as well. It does, John. It's because it's a low-scoring game as well. So 3 goals is technically. I mean, how many? I mean, there's only been 8 goals kicked in 3 quarters. I am watching on KR. What was harsh, Sandra? I didn't say something harsh, did I? But it does feel like 3 or 4 goals, doesn't it? It does feel like it feels worse. You know what T's going to say, though? He'll say about that. No, I agree, Blues Nation. We're woeful, man. We're woeful. Let's be honest. Teague or no, I mean, Jones or no Jones, that wouldn't have improved anything. That wouldn't have improved anything. Oh, the tackles has finally updated. Thank you, 40 tackles. So we're halfway there. Oh, thank you, Sandra. Yeah, I mean, it's weird things as well for me. Like, we haven't dealt with their ability around the ball at all, which I asked the question. And we've won the clearances and the stoppage clearances, which is rare. You don't often beat them in the stoppage clearances. But it's been real one-dimensional. And like Jonah keeps harping on about, and he's spot on. 2 for 13, man. 2 for 13. I agree, Raffinchune. Like, I think it's a big loss, but has Ratakalia killed us? Not really. It's a weird one, Anthony, because, Anthony, you know how I feel about this, and I'd love everyone in the comments theories on this. I reckon he's a bit like Mitch McGovern. We needed a brand name, right? So we paid overs because we sold ourselves the dream, which is he's a good footballer, you know, and we need good footballers at our club. And that's what worries me about this club. Like, because if you're going to get, because he said it himself, if you actually go back, I'll try and find it and post it on Blue Abroad. There's actually, he was interviewed after that appalling game where he had like 9 touches and he was caught by 7 News. And he said he always knew he wasn't the finished article yet as a midfielder. And it's still something he's working on. And it got me thinking, when we paid for him, it was because he was a midfielder. Like, let that sink in. He's taking 800 cop for money. For money in a position that he said himself he's not familiar with and he's learning. Like, whatever job you do, they don't give you your wage of a senior position, do they? Until you earn that thing. You can't go now to university to become a doctor and then they say this, oh, by the way, we're just going to pay you the doctor salary now. No, you're training, but it's all good. Do you know what I mean? You're doing really well. And it makes me question what the hell is going on, if I'm honest with you. It really does. It makes me question why you do that. I know a lot of people have enjoyed that Luke Power interview. I thought, and this is my theory, if you watch it back, I thought there was a lot of buts where he wanted to say something, but he realised he shouldn't. Do you know what I mean? That's what I really think. I really think in that there were some real insightful pieces from Luke Power, but then he stops himself. Like when Terry asked the question, he kind of stops. And it felt like there was a but, particularly when he's talking about development. There was a bit there and it felt like he was going to say but as in what stops the development, but he didn't. And I thought that was very interesting. Very interesting. You know it, Gav. You know it. And guess what? This mug here will lap it up, bro. Because I fucking love Charlie. It's probably the weakness of me. If they mention Charlie, I'm like, oh, cool, Charlie. So 3 goals. Now, they can do it. They can do it. Teague looked a bit casual there, didn't he? Didn't he? He looked a bit casual there. That smile. I don't like that. You know what I love about Scott is just how angry he is. Like, he looks angry all the time. Like, they could win the flag and he looked pissed. I don't mind that. I don't mind a bit of Hobbsy. I don't understand Patrick Bateman. Like, I don't think Martin's fit, but then again, like, I'd imagine Teague's probably said to him, it's not so bad, is it, playing at halfback? Could you use a big-bodied midfielder? Do you know anyone? Going to learn a lot about this club in the next 20 minutes, we are. A game we don't deserve to be in, but got a chance of winning. So let's do our bit. Let's get behind them. You wait, first goal and Pommel will be off the racket. No, I don't mind it. I just feel like there should have been a bit of intensity because I don't think this is a keep the spirits up type of game. I think this is a game where you're pushing them, firing them up. They can do this. Backs against the wall, no key defender, one out. You can do it. You can do it. Like, I'd expect a bit of intensity, not fun. It's not like being a game that they're behind unlucky. They're behind for their own stupidity here. Oh, you've got to collect. If you're coming for it, you've got to collect. Oh. Make the tackle. Make the tackle. Well done, Balenciaga. Spot on, Anthony. Oh, Danger's taking the piss there. Yeah, that's it. Crunch him. All over the place here. Can't blame Sam Walsh though. He's a big Irish boy, so deceptively small. He's probably the same height as Walsh, but he's 500 times as hard. This game is so frustrating to watch as well. It's a beautiful game, isn't it, football? Fuck. I mean, look at that there. And once it's out, it's so easy. Almost quit after receiving feedback a few weeks ago. Sydney hit it first. An emergency meeting were called to talk him into continuing. I mean, I appreciate the insight. I mean, what scares me though is like, if that's true, which I genuinely don't believe it's not true. Like, because I think the club is scared of fact. Ah! What a tackle by Betts, though. We're trying, Big Jacko, to annoy it. Well done, T. Well done. You see, kicks like that are absolutely are unforgivable, in my opinion. Like, I would lose it, which probably isn't a surprise to you guys and girls, if I was the coach for kicks hard, because you're under very limited pressure and you fuck it bad. See, look, out the back of a contest. Out the back of a contest. Carlton haven't worked it out yet. Players running harder now, running smarter, running to the ball carrier. Running to the ball carrier. You say something Carlton I've never fucking heard of. Running to the ball carrier. Give him space. 2 of them did it then. And Carlton's defenders ran towards goal. Solid. Simple football. Brilliant football. And fuck. Fuck! I hate this game. This game's stupid. Fuck it. Goes from bad to worse, doesn't it? Goes from bad to worse. Tell you what, who wants a bit of jumper punch Miles? Miles wants to come on. Shall we let Miles in? Fucking Tui's best on ground, isn't he? At the moment, absolute heartbreak, man. All right, I've sent him the link. I feel bad for you. Like, this is... I mean, what was that, man? That kick from Stocks, and I fucking love him as well. Love him as well. But what the fuck was that? The fuck was that? What have I just witnessed? Like, this isn't real anymore. Hey, Miles.
Boys.
Hey, he got kicked out. He got kicked out. Marzi, he gets kicked out. What did you get kicked out for?
Oh, I stuck my finger up at the umpire, the dog. I gave him one of those ones.
What, you can get kicked out?
Yeah, I got kicked out for it. The guy, the security guard comes down and he's like, "Oh, I'm kicking you out." I'm like, "What for, bro?" And he's like, "You stuck your finger up." And I'm like, "Well, you can get kicked out for sticking the finger up."
That's mental.
And my brother got kicked out as well, the fraud. Go the Cats.
So what was it like at the game? Like, what's the crowd like?
It's probably it was a hostile, like, it's a hostile crowd, I'll tell you that. But mate, we've been so poor in front of goal. Absolutely shocking.
Well, T loves this kicking game, but he hasn't worked out yet. No one can kick.
What kicking game? We can't kick, bro.
Like, in front of goal, hit targets.
Mate, like some of the missed targets, it's been atrocious. And your theory, the left quadrant, bro, the right quadrant, sorry. Mate, they've killed us. They've absolutely killed us. I'll put it straight like that. So you know,
mate, it's the Carlton cheat code. Go down the right, and then...
It is, man. It actually is.
You know what worries me, and I've noticed this game, and I'm going to check it the rest. Not one of the teams, not one of Carlton run towards the ball. They're going inside 50 right now. Reece Stanley just outside 50. No one picking him up. And it's a good job that he can't mark. Well done.
Yep, I'm just watching it now as well. We got it, mate.
We are, honestly, like, I think we've got to be honest. Even without Jones, we've lost this game for no reason Jones could have fixed.
100. You know what? I agree. People say, "Oh, we lost because we didn't have Jones and we didn't have Casbolt." But mate, we've been victim of our own demise here. I mean,
like for me, Ratakalia, who has benefited from him being out, hasn't been that good. He's kicked 1 goal, 1.
Yeah. But mate, Rowan. I mean, the matchup for Rowan has been
banter.
Oh, mate. Who they got on him, Stocker?
Yeah, but I mean, it's not the right matchup. Like, Rowan's too smart. Oh, Balenciaga with the freaking 360s. Oh, straight to Stewart.
Here we go. Here we go. Oh, a little, yeah. But, mate, look at this. All day they've been sweating on that. And they know they've got us covered there.
It's, to be honest, looking at this game, they are just so far ahead of us, just game plan wise. No, but game plan wise, they know how we play, so they're not threatened.
Miles ahead, bro. Miles ahead. Mate, they were taking the piss in the first quarter and the second quarter. They're just playing around with the ball. I mean, hasn't our midfield just shown, how weak it is? How it's wafer thin, as Paul likes to put it.
I can only say one thing anymore. Hashtag Clarkson.
Clarkson, baby. Get him in. Get him in. Get him, mate. Even our handballing today, like when we go to take it on, just miss targets all day. I mean, I'm looking now, but the game's
see, Blues
over.
Nation's got a great comment. I said this in the second quarter. Geelong are beating us in second gear. I said on the stream, I don't even think Geelong have got out of second gear yet.
Nah, they're still in neutral. They've got the handbrake on. How poor has this bloke been, Setterfield?
You know what we should do? I'm going to go out and get some pink boots after this.
Like Plowman.
Yeah.
He makes me sick, that bloke.
Look at this. Carlton using the corridor. Slow and methodical. There's a goal coming up here. Mars, goal's coming, bro.
No way. Oh,
goal's coming. Cripper, go on. Ah, Cripps.
What about him today? Like, he's got no foot. I was watching him warm up, and I'm telling you right now, he didn't use his right foot once. Not once in the warm-up. Not once. His foot's fucked.
You know, I'll ask you, Miles, and throw the comments out as well. I know there's 102 of you watching at the moment. What is your opinion on Jones and Levi? Because I reckon they're long-standing interviews. They're long-standing injuries. I don't think they're today's.
Oh, shit. Jones and Levi, what do you mean? There's like their injuries or like their...
Yeah, there's no way they've done their back and knee an hour before the game.
Nah, no way. They've been injured all week then. I mean, is it the same knee? Is it the drained knee of
The rumor is it's the drained knee and it's back spasms, but you don't just get back spasms.
They've drained the swamp, mate. His knee's fucked. Nah, that's it. Now he's finished, bro. And Jones, what is it? Back spasms?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, there's no way that's just happened this morning. Tom Hawkins just about to do Toby Green here. He's going to do a Toby Green.
Mate, get the phones out for this and start recording it.
I can see it.
They make me sick, bro. Go.
Oh, what a piss take! No one saw that run from Mears.
Oh, Brian. Your name's a kid, Brian. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Oh, TDK's played on. What are you doing?
Oh, bro, did you see him in the first and second quarter where TDK tried to hit those 15 those 15-meter kicks and they got turned over twice?
That is an absolute wizard of a kick. It's bounced. Don't even claim it, Danger, you fucking fraud.
Bro, he came close to us. And you know what I've said to him? You're the best home and away player there is. But when you get to the finals, you crumble like a fraud, you dog.
Did you like that?
Yeah, I think he turned around. That's it.
He'll have a cry with his fishing pond. Oh, you are joking. Stanley's just gone full Lockie.
Mate, well, what did I said 40 points that beat us by. What is it now?
I said 28.
Okay.
So
it was minimum going to be 5 goals. Minimum.
So they've just taken. They're about to take me well over the threshold.
Oh yeah. You're cheering if you got over 4. What? How many minutes is there? 8 minutes left. There's another 2-3 goals coming.
Like, this is... You see, what worries me about this, and this is what I worried about last week, and I had a few PMs from people saying, Palm, get around them, we've won 2 in a row.
Nah, we've beaten no one, bro.
And I said, wait for it. Let's see how we do against Geelong. And we have got absolutely battered, and Garen's got a great point. The lies and spin again, Pom. They're selling 95 Premiership shirts.
Correct.
Spot on.
Correct.
This is what it's on about. What annoyed me as well is Tom Brown's article on Carlton improving their defence had quotes from Teague. So that basically means that was a private interview. That basically means Carlton have orchestrated that. We played the 2 worst sides in the comp inside 50.
Yep. Well,
so it's going to get better.
Do you have the stat now? What's there? Fuck! Look at the score from turnovers, 49-7. That's shit. That is shit. Do you have the stat of how many inside 50s they've got today? They've doubled us, minimum double.
Mate, if you look at the stat sheet at the moment, it's. I mean, what scares me is we've had less turnovers than Geelong.
But they've and they've scored 42 points more from turnovers.
Yeah, that's why that stat is really alarming to me.
Well, our midfield is nowhere. Where is it?
And you know what's ironic is we're playing one more midfielder.
Fuck yeah, you're right.
So we should be really pressuring them. But
this is banter, bro. It's
the basics of football. Tackles inside 50. Liam Jones doesn't account for that.
Nah, he doesn't.
Did you know 75% of the possession was inside their defensive 50 in the first? Like
Geelong.
Yeah. So how come we have had half of their tackles inside 50? We only made 2 tackles inside that entire quarter.
That's it. It's shit like that right there. You know what? It was actually evident if you were there. You could feel it. Like all they were doing, they're going across half back, 1, 2, 1, 2, and they just try, as you said, death by 1,000 cuts. They're just trying to wear us down, and they've got us. That's what the scoreboard. What is
Andrew Scott? Do you think it's over fatigue? I thought it was over about 6 weeks ago.
Correct. Should have been over ages ago.
Now I think we've missed the trick of sacking him at the bye and getting an interim in. So now we're stuck with him till the end of the year.
That's right.
But we haven't beaten a top 8 side. There's no way we beat Port Adelaide in Port.
I'll give you the stat. So in the past 3 years, would be around nearly 60 games or that thereabouts.
Walsh, go on, Walshy. Walsh! It's a consolation!
Look at him. Look at him. He's a fucking star. This kid's a star, man.
You know what we need to do is we need to find a sperm laboratory and just make 22 of that twat.
Send him to send the sperm over to China because they create mutants and they can create another fucking Walsh.
George, you're spot on. Sorry, I didn't do it. He's the best in the league. Best in the league. Sammy Walsh. He's the best in the league. I love the way as well he didn't celebrate. So just everyone in the comments, watch this.
Yep.
Cripper, when we were this far down against Adelaide, he flopped it out. Walsh has just run back to the centre circle.
Bravo,
I rate that. That's a real fucking champion. That.
Yeah. He fucking
because
knows
he's not celebrating. Yeah.
He knows, mate. Nah, see shit like that, mate. The maturity of him, mate. Seriously, awesome. Fuck. Imagine where we'd be without him. Where would we be? We'd be last.
You know what we need to do is, if I was recruitment, I'd get Judd out. I reckon Judd could still be better. Judd and Walshy, bro, for 6 games. Imagine it.
Bring it back. Bring Juddy
back. You know, Ben Cousins, he's got himself clean. Let's get the old band back together. Get the old band back
Daniel
together,
Kerr.
bro.
We'll get Kerr back as well.
Yeah, Kerr as well. The Ruckman as well, because that would help. Get Fev back. We'll be fine. Honestly, though, like, I spent ages doing that scouting report, bro. Right? And they have literally played the way that I told everyone. And Carlton have done what I said not to do. Oh, go on. Martin, do something. What has happened to Jack Martin? Like, he had one good game against...
His nickname's going away. He's not still 2.0 now. He's fucking Rust. That's what he is. He's Rust. He has been horrible. Like, watching today, in the third quarter, he finally got a touch, and I'm like, where's he been all game?
Mate, some of these numbers, like Will Setterfield, bro.
What's he on, 5 touches?
10 touches.
Fuck, as a midfielder, apparently, he's a fucking dud. What about Kennedy? Tell me what Kennedy is on. Tell me.
He's the best. 17. but 5 tackles, 3 of which were he resulted in turnovers. So he gets an out because that's a bit of that's impressive.
Okay. It's all right. It's what he should be doing every week, but it's okay. We'll let him off because he's bam.
Fans want us to do the player ratings. Well,
I'm not 15 out of 10.
I'm not Terry, so I'm harsh.
Yeah, me too.
But I'd say Setterfield 1.
Nah. Setterfield 0. He's stat padding in the third and fourth quarter. Nah, fuck him.
Betts would get 2, but I'm giving him 1 for the tackle.
Who?
Betts.
Eddie Betts. Oh God, where's he been? Actually in the coffin.
No,
yeah,
I'm gonna give him 1 for the tackle because he should have had the free kick.
All right, we'll agree on 2. Yep.
Plowman, I'd give him. I'm gonna give him 4 because he's on a guy that's 9'8".
Yeah. Wait, Matt, I thought Wiedering's been huge.
He's been brilliant. Stocker, I'm going to give him a 5 because I like him.
I don't think Stocker's been too bad. I mean, I'm not giving him an out, you know me, but I don't think he's been too bad.
Stocker's got battered though by Rowan.
He has got smashed.
But I'm giving him 5 because that's on Wayne's World, not Foggett. That's on Wayne's World, not Stocker.
Personally, I would have given him a 4 or 5. So yeah, I'm with you on that.
Fogarty, I'm going to give him 1.
Nice. He's been shit house.
Against your old club, bro.
He's been then that's why they got rid of him. There you go.
Like, against your old club, if you can't get up and about and dominate the game,
agreed.
Like piss off. Because
who else we got in that back line?
Then we've got Tom Williamson. He gets a big fat 1 as well.
1. Yep.
Jack Martin gets 0.
Yeah, 0. Krispy Kreme donuts. No good.
Cripper gets 4. Purely
4.
because he's turned up with 1 leg.
Yeah. I mean, what an indictment on the fucking hell, bro. As if you're playing, but he can't kick.
Harry Mackay, I'll give 2.
Mate. Did you see the snap in the second quarter?
Actually, I'm going to change Cripps. I'm giving him a 2 as well.
Good.
Fuck him.
Good. Yep. Thank you. $6 million and he's smiling. Don't worry about that. My brother's giving Harry Mackay a 0.
Matty Owies. I'm going to give Matty Owies 8 because the guy has not finished. Okay. Has not finished trying. Yeah, he's running around down in the back pocket. As a forward pocket.
Well, no. Yes, you're right. It was in the third quarter.
Oh, fuck off. They just scored the most easiest goal. Jack Noons is absolute dog shit. Why is he alive? Why is he allowed to play football?
Mate, as I said, mate, he's part of St Kilda's rubbish disposal. You don't go looking in their shit, mate. You don't go looking in their shit. That's what you get.
Well, we've got the best one next. Your mate.
Oh, God. Who?
Your mate, Paddy Dow.
Oh, yeah. Where's all the critics? Where are they? Tell me. He's a star. He's this. He's that. Where is he this week when he got a versus a grade A midfield? Where is he? Tell me. Where? What's he at? Give me the numbers, Pommy, and I'll give you a stat. Go.
17 touches
Yep.
and 3 tackles.
Nice. Fantastic. I'd give, personally, he'd be lucky to get a 3.
I'm going to give him a 2, but
Okay. Yeah.
Jacob Weering, 10.
10, bro. What's Hawkins kick? 0 or 1?
I think he had one that was just out in front from memory. Let's have a check. Oh, he hasn't kicked a goal, Hawkins.
10. I watched him, and he, like, you know how big Hawkins is, and I'm looking like, fucking hell. And mate, he holds his own, that kid. Seriously. Give him the captaincy. Just give it to him.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. Just give it to him. Nick Newman, I'm going to give a 7 today. I think he's been brilliant.
Yeah. I thought he's been good. He's played well. Yeah, I didn't mind his game. Saad, the Manush.
We got Matty Kennedy.
I give him a 3 or 4. 3. Oh yeah. I'll give him a 4. Give him a 4 because he had.
See, I was thinking it's an average game. It's a passable game, so I'd give him a 5.
All right. I'm just a harsh bastard, so yeah. Okay.
SPS
0.
Yeah, you see, I'm thinking 2 here, 2 or 1, because
I give him a 1.
He had a brilliant first quarter, and then he's just gone off. It's almost like he's walked off the ground.
He does what he always does, mate. He thinks he turns up for 1 quarter and he's a superstar. 1. Nah.
Jesus, the heart and soul.
Has he played? I give him a 3.
I'm going to give him a 4 for his second quarter.
Okay.
Balenciaga.
5 or 6. I don't think.
Oh, Walsh! Oh, he's done it again! And he's not celebrated! He's the best in the league! Best in the league! Sammy Walsh! He's the best in the league! You know what, actually, the rest of the team I'm going to give a 1 that we haven't done, and I'm going to give 10 out of 10 for Walsh. Let's do the last 1 minute. Everyone in the chat as well, talk to me about Walsh. How do we deserve him?
We don't. That's the cold harsh reality. We don't deserve him.
Look at this here. He's taken the mark. He's seen the indecision. Bang on the right.
Fuck me, man. How fucking good is he? How fucking good is this kid, man? Seriously. We don't. No one understands how at this club how good this kid is. We've taken him for granted. We actually have.
I just want to know as well in the comments, just quietly. I've seen a few comments about it, and you are spot on. Whoever commented it. Where's all the people who were saying that? Where's all the guys who were abusing Dow because he's back?
Yeah.
Oh, Harry! Carlton.
I love the spirit of the
special.
moment.
We're tidying up the scoreboard.
Yeah. It's a respectable 4-goal loss. I thought we competed well all game, and you only lost by 4 goals. Yeah, no problems, champ.
Them last 2 goals as well. This really infuriates me. Exactly, Graham. Spot on. Todd as well. Spot on. Started trying with 2 minutes to go.
Correct.
What annoys me? Last 2 goals, just fast, quick ball movement.
Play. Yep. And that's what I was screaming out at the game. I'm like, mate, you can't beat them at their own game. You just got to take it on. I'd rather you try and take it on with handballs and just bite the bullet and go, fuck, whatever. Just keep going back to it.
Okay,
I'd rather lose by 100 than lose by 4 goals just playing slow.
Well, we'll have a competition. I will buy the winner a slab. I'm just going to record the screen so I can check it. Yeah. Right? I will buy a slab for which stat do you think Teague will say in the press conference?
It either be inside 50s against us, or we're going for positive talk.
No, but just what his press conference would be like. What he's one positive. So it doesn't have to be a stat. It can just be what phrase will he say? I'll buy a slab.
I thought we competed well in the first half and up until the third quarter, and then they just got the better of us. Their class showed in the last quarter, and rah. That'll be the spiel.
Okay.
What's our tackles like?
Can I just say, Gavin's one here is brilliant. I thought we had an even contribution. That's a great shout. That is a great shout.
Yeah, an even contribution of 17 touches each.
That Gavin, genius, because that is it. Jude Blundy as well. Clearances are inside 50s. George, he will say something about how the backs held up with the amount of inside 50s. That's a chance. Yeah. I'm going to go with this. I'm going to go with something that he hasn't said before. We've trained hard all week in training, and having Levi and Jones out has really affected the structure that we worked so hard on. I reckon he'll do that. I reckon it'll also be word for word.
He'll blame the loss on the 2 outs.
I've got a feeling that. Honestly, let's everyone in the comments and Mars quickly, because it's nearly fan cam time. In a sentence, sum up that game. Off you go, Mars, while people throw them in.
Mate, it's just that the class, again, we've failed another big test. Simply not good enough. And you can replay the spray from the Brisbane game. Same shit every week.
I can't wait to do fan cams, because I feel like fan cams every time we lose now are just a repeat of last week's.
Copy-paste it. Copy-paste yourself from when we lost against...
I might do it to wind Terry up. Might just play a recording. See if he notices.
Do it.
See if he notices.
Do it. You know what, Pommy?
You are?
I might not go to another game this year, seriously. I might not go.
I feel you. I mean,
I might come down to Werribee, and so sorry for giving your location away. That I might come down to do a fan cam.
I can't wake up tomorrow and see everyone fucking outside my house.
Mate, we're going to Ballarat tomorrow, baby. We're going to watch GWS.
Yeah, the boys! We've got my game plan sucks. These are some good ones here. My game plan sucks. Yeah. Honourable loss. Scoring shots is a coat rack. Trying hard isn't enough. Cannot kick, no system. Disgusting game. It shows in reality where we are.
I mean, you're deluded if you thought we're better than that. I mean, seriously, yeah.
I would sum it up as this. Right? I'd sum it up, right, in this. It's lack of preparation. And I'm starting to think this. It's arrogance. It's arrogance from Teague. That he thinks his system and his methodology is right. And that, honestly, go back and read the scout report. I told you how they play. That's arrogance that he thought he could play his way and beat them. They have taken the piss.
They took all night they took the piss. It's Geelong, mate. They'll be there, pointy end of the season again, like they do every year. They'll be in a prelim, set themselves up. They'll probably win the grand. I don't know. They might get to the grand final this year. I mean, you can't try and beat them at their own game. That's just naivety at its best. He's full taking the piss now, David Teague. I've had enough of it.
And it's okay, Liam Jones is out. I know that'll be the excuse from many people. But for me, but for me, Ratakalia was the beneficiary, and he kicked 7 points. He took 2 marks inside 50. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, he had 2 marks inside 50, so he was an issue for what? 2 marks.
What about if Jones played? He probably would have kicked 4 goals.
Well, I mean, I would like to think if Harry Mackay had played on Tom Aitken, which is a similar thing, that Harry Mackay would have kicked 25.
Let's be honest, Harry Mackay today, the kicking is it's just woeful at the moment. I don't know what's. I mean, he's always had like that little bit of the set shot kicking. It's just been It's just You know what's going to happen. He needs to clean it up. That's an off-season thing. I think he needs to clean up because it will cost us a match.
Spot on. I think
cost us today, but
to me, what worries me is, and this is what we'll sign off on this thought, and I want everyone's comments. For me, I'm not thinking about top 8. I'm thinking about making the building blocks to win a dynasty. So I'm talking 2 flags minimum.
Minimum.
And I don't honestly see this game plan ever evolving into that.
No, you can't just kick long down the line, and you got to compete in the air. It just doesn't work. We don't have the players to play that way.
And you've got to remember, Geelong are a team that literally go out in the prelims all the time. So if we can't, because Geelong have won that easy, and we've had chances, but the chances are we didn't take them, and good sides do.
Correct.
Because if you say we take our chances and we win, then you've got to give Fremantle and Adelaide the win because they missed.
Correct. That's what I said last week to the boys, and I said it the weekend before that. Mate, both teams kicked themselves out of that game. So, what do they say? Bad kicking is bad football. So, we're that.
Which just means we're bad.
We are. So.
Well, thank you very much for joining me, everyone. Please check out fan cams. No doubt you'll see Mars on fan cams. He'll give us spray.
Maybe.
He'll give us spray.
Make sure to check out Pommy and Oz for all your analysis. Best in the game. Should be working for Fox Footy, seriously. Should be working for you should be working for Carlton, seriously. That's
the club have my price.
I'm not even saying that because I like you on that. That's it. Like the stuff he puts together is fucking unbelievable. That's it. Unreal.
Yeah, you're very kind. Honestly, everyone as well. Check out Jumper Punch every Tuesday, 8 o'clock. They have a bit of banter. They drink some coffee. They take the piss.
Oh, yeah. We'll be on it this week. All right.
And I will see you next week when we play the Pies. I'll look forward to that because we have a lot of Pies who watch this. It'll probably be a heated chat when I'm 6 beers in.
I might join you. All right.
Well, see you, mate. Cheers, and thank you, everyone.
See ya. Love you guys. See you guys. See ya. Bye.
Love ya.